guys, it's Amanda Bartholomew. You can find me on Facebook, Perfectly Posh by Amanda Bartholomew, and welcome to my messy, crazy home. I'm getting ready to go to a day away in Las Vegas this weekend. I'm super excited about that, trying to get everything done, get all my mailings out to my team, to my customers, and we had a huge boom in my company. We're talking 100 people, almost 24 hours, which was awesome, but I'm getting a lot of questions about shipping, so I want to go ahead and make this quick video. And as I always tell them, it is never perfect timing. If I waited to make sure that my face was all done and my house was all clean, there's a lot of videos I would miss out on making and things I'd miss out on doing because life isn't always perfect. So here we go. Basically, when it comes to shipping, you can go to the post office and you can mail your items. But what I've started doing is using PayPal shipping. I love PayPal shipping because I have a PayPal account, so the money can come straight out of that. I use that PayPal account for vendor events, or if locals that I'm delivering product to are paying me, or in my VIP group, people can PayPal me, and that money is in a fund. I can go ahead and transfer it to my bank account whenever I want, but I really like to just kind of use that and then use it towards my shipping account that way. So basically, PayPal will just deduct from there, and it keeps track of it. So every month I can see, and I have a report. So I'm not a tax professional, but I know for taxes you want that information. So it's way better than me going to the post office and trying to keep all of those little receipts when I pay for things. You can do this as cheap or as snazzy as you want. People ask what kind of scale I use. This is my fancy scale. Because PayPal shipping doesn't do like point something ounces, it's the nearest ounce, I stick it on here and I round up. And I have not had any problems. So any scale that you have, you can buy one. Maybe one day I will, but for now, this one has been doing good for me for the last 2 years. The next thing I do is you can reuse your bubble mailers. Who loves Amazon Prime? Me. Okay, so this was a bubble mailer that had parts to a water bottle that I needed to order replacement parts for my daughter. I just used scissors to cut it. So if you have friends and family who are priming as much as you do, they're probably just putting them in the recycle bin or the trash can, and you can ask them to just keep them for you and you can recycle them. These ones right here, 2 different sizes, but they're ones that I got with Perfectly Posh. This one was from an order, I believe, and then this one was actually an award. So every time that I recruit somebody and they join my team, I'll get a recruiting exclusive, and it comes in one of these. Also, the monthly award, or anytime you promote, they come in these mailers. Why not just cut the top and reuse it? So what I do is just cut that top off over this paper, or over this label. I'll put my new shipping label. When I load it up, then I just fold this over and tape it. Or sometimes I might like cut a tiny bit like this down and this down, put it inside, and then fold it over and tape it. You can do amazing things with tape. You can also then write on these things like Amanda Mail or put stickers, make them fancy. But those are really economical ways, just reusing those. The next thing I can show you is these poly mailers. You can get these on Facebook, on eBay. I think you can get them on Amazon too, but eBay was the best for me. You can get them in just pink. Like I was having ones that were just this color. You can get them in all different colors, actually. I think gray was like the cheapest ones, but I ended up going with these flowers because my team theme, I kind of have like a gorgeously posh, like flowery in my mind. And also when people see this, then they're going to be like, yay, it's Amanda Mail. So I'm trying to kind of get some branding going on. And my husband, daughter, and I like these flowers the best, so I ordered these. If you need a little extra padding, you could use regular bubble wrap. Again, you can save it from the things that you get, or you can use these. The bubble wrap, stick it in here, and then stick it inside. The great thing about these is they're kind of lightweight. We'll talk about ounces in a second and where you kind of want to try to stay when you're shipping to save the most amount of money. But I can take a catalog and put samples in here and keep it at 8 ounces or less. That's kind of my magic number I try to stay at unless it's team gifts that are heavier. Also, you can just use manila envelopes. These are relatively cheap. And when I do close it here, I like to tape it. And depending on how heavy it is, sometimes I go out and throw some tape right here. I've never had a complaint of anything being messed up in the mail, but just in case. Also, like these, my mom was moving and was like, I'm not using these anymore. We're retired. I'm like, yes, I can use those. So put out an all call for any extra supplies that people aren't using. And then, it fell right before I started. Here it is. See, I told you, it's totally messy. That is work in progress. I needed my own office, but till then, this is my office. Okay, you can print out your labels. You can print them out just on regular computer paper. Or I chose to get this paper from, again, from eBay. I think I bought so many they were down like a penny a piece. And this one is a full sheet sticker paper. So I could print out, for example, Perfectly Posh. I could print out circles to put on Lincolns. And by the way, if you do that, you can just get a 1-inch round punch and put it around it, and that will be perfect to punch them out. And you can use paper like this. But these ones I just print out the label to mail and pull this off. With PayPal shipping, it's kind of like inside this. It's not it doesn't go the full way. There might be a way to do that. I don't know how, and I haven't taken the time to figure it out. But I either just leave it that same size or cut around it. And if you do print out paper, then go ahead and make sure that when you tape it on, don't tape that barcode because it'll make it harder for the mailman to scan. Ooh, let there be light. Okay, so what I'm going to do right now is switch gears and pop this around and show you PayPal shipping. So again, I use PayPal shipping. There's other things, but this has been great for me and for my business. And it's also a kick in the booty because I do have some stock I can sell. So if I'm looking and I have to ship some things, and there's nothing in my PayPal account. It can come from my bank account, but I like to just have that PayPal money in there, so it kind of kicks me in the booty to get that, just send stuff out to in my business. Anyway, here we go. So www.paypal.com/shipnow, and I will show you that right now. So when you go to www.paypal.com/shipnow and then log in, it will automatically take you to create a label. And here you're going to create a label. You're going to put in your customer's name, address, city, state, zip code, and their email. The reason you want to put in the email, like you don't have to, but the reason that I like to is because that will send an email to the recipient to say, hey, you've got something coming from Perfectly Posh by Amanda Bartholomew, and this is your tracking information, so be on the lookout. And it's included in the price, so totally fill it out. When you're filling this out, if you fill something out incorrectly or it doesn't agree with what you wrote, then it will tell you. That can feel frustrating, but it's going to help make sure your mail gets to the right place. So after you choose to ship to the address, you put all the information in, put in the email address, hit ship to, then you're going to get a page that includes the shipping information and the shipping cost. So we're going with USPS. You can choose UPS, but USPS is the cheapest for us. The service type, if you're just sending a package, like you're sending out samples and stuff, then it's actually first class mail that I always choose. That one's the best. I go ahead and go down the large package or the package/thick envelope because most of the time I'm actually shipping a thick envelope. I just always choose this one. It always works. Now you can see that for 8 ounces, so if you're going for 8 ounces or less, which is normally shipping a catalog and some samples, automatically has tracking included. You can include signature confirmation. You can choose for it to say how much it costs for shipping. You put, if you want it to be on the label, then you just click here. You can add insurance and you have to pay for that if you're doing the first class parcel service. And then you just hit calculate shipping. And it will calculate it to that address. And everywhere I've tried to send in the U.S., it has been the same, $2.60. I do want to show you, though, if you bump it up, as soon as you put in 9 ounces, this is why I always try to stick to 8 ounces or less. That's going to be the best bang for your buck. Because as soon as you hit 9 ounces, it's $3.30. Now, let's say you go to 10 ounces. Like once you hit 9 or above, it just slowly goes up in price. So 10 ounces was $3.35. Like it went up a whole 5 cents. That's another reason why it's not a big deal using the food scale, because I just round up to the nearest ounce. For first class mail, right here, you can actually go up to, now you can go up to 16 ounces. And we'll see how much that costs for you. $3.65 when you hit 16 ounces. So basically, if you stick with 8 ounces or less, then you're going to pay the cheapest amount. After that, it pretty much goes up, what, like 5 cents an ounce? If you need to ship something that's more than 16 ounces, I guess you could like get a box and figure that out, right? But to go first class mail, it can't go more than 16 ounces. So then what I go ahead and do is switch over to priority mail, which is 1 to 3 days. And yeah, let's see, priority mail. And I'm not going to use my own package then. I'm actually going to use a padded flat rate envelope. A padded flat rate envelope, it fits, it ships. You can put up to 70 pounds in it. It's going to be a flat rate. And these padded flat rate envelopes you can actually get from the post office website. And they're awesome. So they give you the free envelope and you can ship in that. That one includes your tracking still. It also has $50 in insurance. And the shipping cost on that one is $6.10. If you go to the post office, it's going to cost you more than that. Personally, I use these padded flat rate envelopes whenever I'm sending orders for a customer and they are paying me for shipping. I charge them $5.99, which is how much we charge on the Perfectly Posh website, so I eat 11 cents. But it includes tracking, plus it includes insurance. And I say, hey, well, you're already paying $5.99 for these 2 items, but you can add anything else, you know, from my stock to that envelope, and it's going to cost the same price, so it can kind of help upsell. And that way I don't have to frantically worry about finding and buying envelopes and trying to get the best rate, because that flat rate padded envelope is $6.10. Like I said, I charge them $5.99, eat 11 cents, and it's way easier on my life. Once you go ahead and you picked out what you are shipping, so what I'm actually shipping right now is first class, large package, thick envelope, 8 ounces. And again, it's really cool because PayPal's keeping track of all this for me. And then I'm just going to hit confirm and pay. So like I said, from there you just hit confirm and pay. Then it's going to take you to a screen and you're going to have the option to print. It's going to give you that tracking number. So you can like message it, text it, whatever you want to do to that person to say you're shipping something, or they automatically already got a text. You can also copy that tracking number into a database for you, so you can kind of have all of those tracking numbers together to keep track. So you can follow up with people to make sure that package is on its way. And then this right here, though, is that bubble mailer I was telling you about. How much you can fit inside. It's really awesome. Again, you just go on the USPS website and you request them. I believe they come in packs of 10. It has that self-sealing thing right here. And it fits, it ships. So again, this is one I use for customers. I'm charging them $5.99 shipping in my VIP group, and then I can use this. It's going to give tracking, it's going to give insurance. Then I don't have to worry and mess with like finding mailers that fit everything. I don't have to worry about wrapping them with too much stuff that it becomes too heavy. I can totally wrap these, put those old packing peanuts in there. I can use a bunch of bags or newspaper, whatever it takes to keep it solid and comfy, and it gets there super quick. Who doesn't love getting their mail super quick, right? And like I said, if I charge them $5.99, I'm only eating $1. No, sorry, I'm only eating 11 cents. And they're happy, I'm happy, it's great. So again, you can find me on Facebook, Perfectly Posh by Amanda Martelloni. I'm going to finish my mailings and get back to work to get headed a day away. And I hope that this was helpful. And I look forward to chatting with you guys again soon. Bye.